Hello guys, so now that I have the hat off of the block, so you see like when you wet it and I do all that to it and put it on the block, and this is what it's looking like. As you can see, it is too big. So I'm finna do some pressing to it, and then at that point I will decide what shape I want my hat to be. I decide what shape I want it to be. Because I would, to be honest, I do like the fedora shape. But I feel like I do a lot of my hats like that. So I be trying to sometimes change the shape. But, we like what we like. Each hat will be different. And this is considered a straw hat. Let me try to see if I can pronounce it right. Is it Capelli or something like that? I will have to figure out how to pronounce it. But this is a straw hat. So now I'm just pressing this out and gonna figure out what shape, because I really think that I do want this to be a flat top. So that's why I started off like this. So that's why I started off like this. So that's kind of how, so far, this is how it's going. So, because a lot of my hats be made a certain type of way. So this one, I kind of wanted to have that flat top, the flat top thing going on. So that's why I blocked it on that particular block. So I've been looking on Pinterest and I've been seeing the Gumby style hat. So before it's all over, I want to be able to achieve every kind of hat available. So as I'm doing this, if y'all can see, the hat was a little wider than my head. So when I take the iron and go closer to that brim part, I'm making the hat smaller right there. So then we'll get the steamer and I'll figure out what I want to do. And I be liking, honestly, y'all, when I'm doing my hats, I like to listen to my music. And it really gets me motivated to go. That's one thing I liked it about TikTok, that the music, but it's like, I guess all the drama that came with it, I can do without. But I liked it, the music, where you can do the music on it. So this is the next step that I'm doing. So I'm going to continue to press, to do what I got to do. And we're deciding, because I think I want a flat top. So that's what I'm doing. I think I want the flat top. So all these wrinkles around here, gotta roll all these out. So this is the process behind the scene. So me and my friend was like, she was like, did you stiffen that one hat? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, I like my, and y'all know I got a speech impediment, so I don't say scrawl right. And she was like, she like hers to be flexible. I said, well then, you just wouldn't put the stiffener on it. So just do your hat and don't put that on. I said, me personally, I want my hats to maintain their shape. So almost every hat that I got, whether it's floppy hats, I'm really not into those. But every last one of those hats have stiffener on it, because that's how I like my hat. But don't mean that that's how you have to do your hat. So she said, girl, are you going to sell hats? I said, no. To be honest, right now, I'm on my self-healing journey. And yes, I do a lot of these things at this point. You know, I probably make it for a family member or somebody like that, but I'm not marketing to sell any of this. Like, God got a great path that I'm going to be doing. So this, I won't have to do any of this. This is therapeutic for me to be doing stuff like this. This is therapeutic. So I'm not doing this to, yeah, none of this is for me to create sales. I'm not doing this on a level where I'm trying to sell to somebody. So I'm going to keep, and I'm not going to leave y'all here the whole way. So I'm going to keep shaping and pressing and doing whatever I need to do to get this hat to be the way that I want it. So I'm trying to make the distinguish if I want it to be a flat top, all the way flat, or like this one. So y'all see this hat, how it got that? So I'm debating if I want it to be a flat top like that, or if I want it to be, you get what I'm saying? So I'm making that decision on what I want to do. What's the next step? So, but yeah, I'm not soliciting to sell. I only have, honestly, 6 months of experience, and to be honest, I'm still learning. But if y'all want some bad hats, go on Pinterest and look at those designers. It's a lot of cold hat designers there. Shady Days, oh my God, like, she's so amazing. Like, I'm gonna put it out there in the universe. I would love to one day just pay her whatever her cost is to just watch her one time live make a hat. And like I said, I'm not doing this to sell. I do it for myself. But her craftsmanship is so beautiful. Like this is, she one of the ones, her and other ones too, that kind of got me to want to do these hats. So shout out to Shady Days. So y'all check her out. Oh, y'all want a bad hat? Shady Days. So I only have 6 months of experience, and I'm still learning. It's still a lot of things I don't know. So I done watched a couple videos, and I found methods that work good for me. So that's what I've been doing. But I don't know everything yet. I'm still learning. So, okay, guys, with that being said, I'm about to figure out the shape that I need, what I want to do with this hat. So I was just showing y'all behind the scenes. It is a process. It is a process of doing this. So yeah. Okay then, guys, y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all later. So I just wanted to show y'all from, you know, that what it looks like when I'm starting and how things go and things like that. Okay? All right. Toodles. Okay, so it's been a change up in the middle of the process. So what I was noticing, to get the type of floppy hat that I was looking for, I didn't have enough volume. So a lot of times if you want, not the floppy hat, if you want the flat top, and to get it shaped right, you need a hat where it got a lot more volume. This particular hide did not have the volume that I needed to make it the flat top like the other hat that I displayed and had on. So it made me have to change the whole look. It wasn't looking right. So I don't want to create a hat where it was looking. Y'all saw the video before this, kind of like that Gumby look. Flat. It was flat, too flat on the top. It didn't have enough value, where it didn't look the look that I was looking for. So I made the decision to change it up. So now what I'm doing is steaming it, water, steaming, and creating this look. So you got to kind of know what looks right and what don't. I got to make sure my legs is closed. What Nene say, close your legs. So I have to be cautious. A lot of time when you be working and not paying attention. And this is my uniform. People say, you always have on that dress. Yes. I used to wear my robes all the time, but I'm an introvert, guys. Majority of every video y'all gonna see of me will be in the house. So when I'm in the house, I rarely ever have on clothes. This dress is very comfortable. It's breathable. So this is like a uniform. So just when y'all see me and y'all wonder why I always have this on, I'm in uniform. I'm in uniform, okay? I'm in my uniform. Don't worry about little me, y'all. So, yeah, I had to change the shape of it. So, I didn't want to do two of the hats the same way. But, unfortunately, it didn't have the volume that I needed in order to accomplish that. So, now I had to change the shape. And we had to go with this. So, the deal is you want the hat to look right. I didn't like the value. Like, if y'all seen when I tried on a leopard one had the right height. Because that was a big height. And it was able to do what it do. So y'all wonder, why do you always put these rope on? Because it gives it the break in the hat. Okay? So now we're starting over. We're doing this. And we're starting over. And we got to let this one dry. And then we'll come back. But the great thing about, if you want to start making hat. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I think this is a whatever scrawl. These will be the best hats for you to work with. You know why? They're not like felt. You ain't got to do no buffing. So when y'all see me doing all that buffing and stuff like that, that's because that is a felt hat. And felt will need buffing, filing, and, you know, burning and all that. This, it don't take all that. Once this hat get into the shape that you need it, then you good. If you want to then go to changing the colors of the paint, you can. You could change the colors of the paint and go from there. But no, with this one, you don't have to do all of that hard labor that y'all be seeing me do with the felt. So if you just starting out and you want to start out something and you like, oh, I don't want to do a whole lot of work, get you a scrawl. And not the other one that I did. So I'm going to have to get the correct spelling of this. And if I'm pronouncing it right, it's a Compelli scrawl or something like that. I'm not for sure. I can't. I'm not for sure. Because like I said, I'm just getting into the hat game. So a lot of stuff. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm learning. As y'all knowing. We learning together. We learning together. And that's my steamer. That's putting off all the steamer. My son, I wound up getting that gifted for my birthday. The hat steamer. So it's just going away. Going to town. But yeah, I noticed it right away that I wasn't liking how that was looking. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want a hat that I'm going to create. And just for the camera, meaning I create that hat for y'all, but I ain't going to wear it. So I was like, I didn't like how it looked. So instantly, in the middle of the process, I had to change gears. Because I didn't like how it looked. So what I'm doing with these clips, I'm pulling it down. So that we don't have that puckering. We want it to be flat. Okay? We want it to be really flat. And then I smooth all of this stuff out. Yes. So that's what happened. It was going. And then when it didn't look right, in the middle of the race, you got to know what looks right for you. I was like, you know what? To be honest, I didn't like how I was looking. Like when I was tilting it. So I didn't have the volume that I needed. So I said, you know what? I don't like this. So I pulled the plug. So we're going with this style. So we'll be a day. We'll push it back. And this one going to dry tomorrow. And then we're going to go from there. Now, I do a little bit of steam. But be careful because this steam block is made of foam. I mean, this block. And I got it made of foam. And then I put them little plastic pieces in there. So you don't want to melt this. So we change the program. Okay, we change the program. So with that being said, that's what y'all see me doing. And I don't want to put too much steam and been warping my styrofoam. Because this ain't no metal block. So if you have made your styrofoam, don't put that steam to it because it will warp it. So I'm just got it from like this distance. So, okay guys. All right, so yeah, we have to change the program up.
All right, toodles.